I really do think it takes a special kind to be a nurse, because I don't think it's everybody that could be a nurse.
There's certainly stuff that is less glamorous, like wiping bottoms, holding a bucket while somebody's throwing up. But if we're not out there doing it, who else is going to do it for them?
You think, what if these people weren't here? What would be happening to your loved one, you know? I mean, you can't even imagine that. And so they're really everything.
They've served not only as professional, skilled caregivers, but as nurturers and mediators, advocates, educators, and friends.
I think more and more we see diversity in the profession of nursing, which is good for us in terms of males and females and ethnic backgrounds. So you want that diversity so we reflect the public we serve, but you also want to identify an individual that has that capacity for caring, for empathy, for connectedness, and then how do we build the knowledge and skills on top of that base?
Most of my classmates really care about people. And that seems to be a really common theme, is they care about people, they care about their health, they care about making a difference for them in their hospital experience or out in the community, whatever setting they're going to be working in.
When I get to work and I get a group of patients, sometimes I'll get the hardest patients and I'll think, you know, they were given to me because I'm going to do something today that nobody else would do.
We were really scared, but the first month you don't really know much anything other than you stand there, you can't touch him. They're drawing blood every hour, and they just keep telling you every day that he might not make it.
I remember right after Bridget was born, I was terrified to see him. I didn't know if he would even look like a baby, if he was going to make it through the night.
I could see that she was very concerned about the welfare of her child, and we had that instant connection.
She said there was something special about Bridger, and she said that he was just too cute to not jump in and take care of him.
I just felt a heartstring pull there, and if I could take care of him, I wanted him to turn out to be the most beautiful child. He was very beautiful from the beginning. She made it a positive experience as opposed to walking through it by ourselves. I felt it was very important in my role to involve the parents in giving them a sense of control.
When I see Bridger walking around the park, playing, being full of life, it's almost surreal to see him here. You're gonna make me cry. And for him being 6 years old, we've come so far with him. And we have Dawn to remember this whole time with, and even celebrate it every time we send her a card. She gets to see what we get because of her work from in the hospital.
When I receive Bridger's pictures and I hear about how he's running and playing and jumping and laughing, it just gratifies my heart beyond explanation. It makes me feel that what I'm doing is so rewarding, and it actually makes a difference in someone's life.
I will never forget one of the first times that we were in the hospital when this guy by the name of Brad walked in, and you would have thought that he was an angel walking in.
After doing a bunch of different things, wanted to make a change, and that's what I want to do with my life.
And this guy was still just an aide, but he had quit a bank job to come and decided he wanted to be a nurse.
I can't understand what a person that comes up to the Huntsman is going through. I've never been through it, but I would like to think that a positive attitude, even a smile, gives them just an additional something to cling to, you know, as they fight through what they're going through. I was not there when he died. And after caring for him for a number of weeks, I almost wish I was, as painful as that would have been.
After Bob's passing, then we took, as a family, as many of us as could go, we took a big basket of fruit up and went to the nursing station.
Joyce came up with a couple of the daughters and just sought me out by name and, you know, put their arms around me and said, "Thank you for all that you've done, and we're just so grateful, and Mr. Rice really cared."
We'll forever be grateful for that care that we received.
I want to get into nursing school, into an accelerated program, and work up at the Huntsman in the cancer wing, and then go on and get a master's in nursing down the road. And whether I do nurse practitioner or nurse anesthetist, that's what I want to do.
Nursing is so important, and when it comes into your life this way, I mean, you just really realize how wonderful these people are.
Well, it's ironic and that, you know, here's the best school around for great distances, and we can't get enough faculty to do that. But of course, you need people who have more education and more experience and all of that to train nurses.
We have some issues with the salaries that we're able to pay our nursing faculty, as well as enough funding to hire more faculty.
The bottom line is that we need more nurses.
There are tons of people who want to get in, who want to be nurses, but there's just not enough seats.
You mean to say that we can't run a society that accepts those people, finds a way because we need them? They want to do it. There's no problem except the interface, and that's where the University of Utah comes in. We can solve that problem.
We know that there is a path, there's a pipeline of individuals who want to be nurses. There are individuals out there who want to become nursing faculty. We can solve this problem with an investment infusion of funds.
There are a million reasons why people want to come be here, and we just need the resources to find them and get them to come here.
People have got to step forward, and you know, I mean, it's becoming a real issue, and it's a critical issue, and I think we've all got to really look at it and decide to help out.
So you can support this cause on the highest of moral and intellectual levels, and you can support it right there in the gut, knowing that you want it there when you need it.